Game audio seems low. Oh well. So since last time, I buffed my party a bit. I got Cecilia unlocked, and then Guard to 85, and then leveled Avril and Rebecca a bit too, and got all the arms to max level, and not quite all the gear. I didn't have enough time to get all the gear to max level. Thank you, Rudy. But at some point I'll get all the gear leveled up. So I got my crazy stats now. I almost have 6,000 sorcery on Cecilia, but not quite. But buffed her sorcery as much as I could, because she's going to be our glass cannon for this. Then Rebecca's kind of going to be our tank, although you lose points if you take damage, so ideally we never get hit. But we'll worry about that later. We fed her a bunch of apples. But we ran out of apples, so that's why Avril and Rebecca aren't at max level. See, the way to level people up. You get experience from doing actual quests, but the way you actually level up is feeding apples to people. Golden apples give the most experience, and red ones give the least. There's no point in feeding red apples at this point to them. They're too high of a level to have it make a significant difference. So I'm keeping all the red apples for whenever I have another party member that I want to level up. And the reason why I had to buff all these characters up so much is because the game crashed. But then I opened the game again. Game does like to crash. I'm not sure if it's an emulator issue. Or if it's just the game. Get to hear the intro again. But anyways, there's a new event where you face off against Boomerang and Luciad, and it's the first event that's actually ranked, so you're actually competing indirectly, albeit, with other players. And you seem to be put in like bunch of different hoppers, so I'm not competing against every single person that's playing this game. I seem to be grouped up with 100 other people, well, myself included in the 100 or so. And we're competing to get the best score. Here's the rankings right now. I'm 17 in my group. And you can see the score under their ranking. This guy is 3 million and so on. And I'm here, and I got 1.8 million as my current score. Which is not that hard to get. I got that while on auto mode, so not that big of a deal. Gets harder once you get up here, though. So, the ultimate battle is the master class. You get the most score by doing this one, but it's also the hardest one. And you can see I haven't actually completed it yet. But before we get there, we'll get through the story. What's up, Bowie? I'm slowly catching up on your Wild Arms playthroughs. I'm still on 1, but I have great hopes of getting there. Yeah, soon Ashley will actually be a playable character. So I don't actually know the plot of this event, other than you go to the arena. And what you see on the screen is Google translation of the dialogue, so it might always make sense. Really love Wild Arms 2. I hear that a lot. Most people like Wild Arms 2. Alright, we're in the Coliseum now. I like the final boss the best. No, he's in the majority. I have kind of the Final Fantasy VIII syndrome with Wild Arms 2, where, you know, a lot of people played Final Fantasy VII, the game emulator crashed. It's crashing a lot. Hopefully this doesn't bode too poorly. You get to see the sweet advertisement. Back into the game. But yeah, people played Final Fantasy VII, then they moved on to 8, and then large majority of people were like, this isn't Final Fantasy VII. And I was kind of like that as a kid when I went from Water Arms 1 to Water Arms 2. Even though it's pretty similar, all told. People have good memories of Water Arms 1. I think it's probably aged the worst. And I'm really seeing it in your playthrough. I'm like, oh man, all these puzzles are really stupid. Where am I at in your Water Arms 1 playthrough? I think Gemini's Corpse is where I'm at currently. So pretty close to the end. Now where was I? Oh, you bought 5? Nice. Yeah, I was looking into getting a replacement disc. But yeah, it's really expensive. The best speedrun version is the PSN version on the Japanese PSN anyways, but I'd like to do an English speedrun at some point. Alright, we went to the Coliseum last week. Or before we crashed. 5 is tied for my favorite Wild Arms. I can't say Wild Arms 1 isn't my favorite because of the nostalgia factor. Alright, we're back in the arena. Yeah, you get the characters by story progression, which is nice. You only get equipment from gacha. Ashley isn't out yet, but he's gonna be out once Chapter 12 is released, which is gonna be next, or Chapter 11? Whichever one comes out next is gonna be Ashley. But Virginia is unlocked from the start. Right, there's a masked warrior of unknown identity, probably Boomerang. I have to do a lot of interpretation of the dialogue because it's so broken, and sometimes it explodes like that. I have a feeling the plot of this isn't going to be that important. And it's definitely not worth it to check out Alter Code F and XF, but in terms of stream playthroughs, but they are decent. ACF being the remake of the first one, with Wild Arms 3 engine, kind of. I don't think it looks as good as... blonde girl on the left. That's actually an XF character. She has the same palette as Cecilia. Like, her clothing has the same orange and blue, and green eyes, blonde, palish skin. So I dare say they were going for that. So we'll go through all these battles even though they're going to be free. Because I think there's some plot, not a whole lot. There's like a couple lines of dialogue at the start of each battle. But for the sake of documenting this game, we might as well go through all of them. So she's the arena lady from... I'm still going through XF, I gotta do that again. Yeah, she's not gonna say anything important. He's pretty stoked though. Alright, so here's what happens when you buff your characters a bit. Cecilia is one of the best characters, because her regular attack has infinite range, which is pretty unique. Oh, it actually doesn't have infinite range. It does stop at some point, but it's so far that it mostly is infinite. Might as well be. I have doubts that this will come over. I'm not sure how long this game will last. Hopefully long enough that the story gets released in entirety. Don't worry, this will get hard once I get up to expert class. Apparently there's a Bobby that commentates the fights. Doesn't have any image though. This is a feeling of great disturbance. And why does it need to come over when we got this glorious translation? S rank. Actually, I want to do one thing. I want my go-to arm, the left slot. There we go. And let's throw Rebecca in the main slot. Actually, Avril. Let's throw Avril in there. Lil Power's not out, aka Loka. Yeah, her and Raquel were just a part of the event. Oh, nope, don't want to select expert yet. Next would be the normal battle. I do want to check out your Water Arms 3 playthrough, because I've never been able to replay that game. I played it through once, and then I really like it, but it's really long, and all the bosses are really hard. So I've never been able to play through it a second time. So I can do it vicariously. Alright, let's give Avril a go. Like, a lot of the bosses are really... You can't just go full bore, just straight damage all the way through. There's some... usually some gimmick, or... There's a lot of, like, multi-target boss fights, which are really difficult when you're not very strategic like me. You win again. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Water Arms 4. I was at my apartment during lunch break, so I caught a little bit of it. Yeah, Water Arms 3 definitely has a lot of gimmick fights. Yeah. Water Arms 5 uses a similar hex system, but I'm more familiar with 5's system. I think all buffs in 5, except for detonation mode, are hex-based. Skip the story. I'm unchecking that. That check mark is... Do you want to skip the story because you're grinding this single battle? Yeah, it's kind of like a weird hybrid where the field is so small that... When I first played Water Arms 4, I thought it was like straight up, oh, this is going to be a tactics game, but then I soon learned that the hex grid doesn't actually grow, it's just going to be the 7 spots. Oh, freaking out again. Oh, is this where we fight Luciad? No, I don't think we fight Luciad yet. Intruder has appeared. He doesn't really say anything. Alright, do we actually fight Luciad in this fight? I can't remember. XF is the most gimmicky of all the games. It's also the easiest to break. In my playthrough, I've kind of come up with the surefire way to win. Alright, Luciad. So this is the strat against Luciad, and you just cast a light magic attack. And then he dodges it. But if it hits, he'll pretty much... Alright. It's being a little tricky. Or she. Depending on what game. Alright, that did not go as well as I was hoping. Alright, let's finish this. So Cecilia's force ability is Regenerator, so you get 15% of your MP and HP back per tick, which is really good. It's like probably the best force ability in the game. XF is good, it's just really long. I gotta get through my playthrough of it. Oh, I forgot to translate that. Whoops. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how someone would enjoy Water Arms 1 if they played it without playing it as a kid. It's enjoyable, but, you know. It lacks conveyance, let's say. Something that Chrono Trigger did really well. So you can't really say that conveyance wasn't invented for RPGs yet, where you don't know what to do next. But Water Arms definitely leaves you hanging a lot of the time. Alright, I have no idea what Boomerang said, but it was ominous, to be sure. Also, the characters I really like. All the Quarter Knights are pretty cool. And the main cast is really legit. Just the game itself. Could use an update. And they did make an update. But then the translation was botched. Did I do hard? I don't think I did hard. Yeah, retranslation of Water Arms 2, because a lot of the dialogue gets pretty funky in that game. Alright, we're almost through the actual plot of this, which, you know, plot in quotations, it's just, yo, Boomerang's here, let's fight him. Now, I'm not sure if this happens at any specific point in the story. Oh, there's not even a plot yet. Get back here. Oh, give Rebecca a go. Rebecca's shots are really quick, so she's good for regular attacks. Cecilia's the slowest auto attacker so far. Each of her thingies takes forever to shoot off, but then it has really good range. Alright. I might have just skipped the story, actually. So I just did this fight, didn't I? Oh, we'll finish him off quickly. I like this too the most. Even though, in some ways, it goes off the rails. I like the whole sword magus thing. Alright, so yeah, I just did that one. So this is the Boomerang solo fight. Yeah, the hero stuff I like too. I can see why you would have an affinity for that. Alright, so... We're the migratory birds, by the way. Oh, Boomerang is coming in. He's taking the mic. A mysterious swordsman. If only she knew it was a boomerang and not a sword. She also explodes. Alright, this is Boomerang talking here. Alright, can we satisfy his thirst for battle? Rebecca. So these guys are weak to bullets, so you use Rebecca. Just, he has a gun, obviously. Surprisingly low range on the gun. It's one of the best ranged attacks as far as the characters go, but still surprisingly low range. So these guys are weak to swords, so switch to Avril for them. It's all about the team comp. Then Boomerang, like Luciad, is weak to light spells, so switch to Cecilia for this one. And spam the light spell. Ran out of MP though. So Boomerang ain't nothing. Alright, so now we're gonna have to fight Luciad and Boomerang at the same time. This is where it actually gets hard because of multi-target nonsense. This game doesn't do multi-target well because you can't lock on to a specific target. So it's really hard to target the person you want to as a result. Got a bunch of swag. So now we're at the expert level. And there's some plot to this, there's no plot for the master, it's just a harder version of the expert level. And the master version is where you will get the most points, so that's where the ranking comes into play. There's no individual ranking for each level, it's just however many points you can get in any level is your score for the ranking. So one strat would be to do some of the easier fights first. So you take less damage, so you get a decent score to get somewhat high in the ranking, but to reach the top you gotta do master level. Mysterious Swordsman Wolf assembled a tag team. The audience is excited. I think she exploded there. Huh? Not sure what she was trying to say there. So it's similar to the last in terms of the first wave being weak to guns and the second wave being weak to swords, so we can use Rebecca and Avril respectively for them. Now it's time for pain. So the unique thing with Boomerang and Lucia is that if you get Luciad to under 50% health, I think, Boomerang will heal Luciad, which is no good. So you want to take out Boomerang first, like so. And get some MPs back. Then you can freely take out Luciad, because there's no chance of him getting healed. So not a big deal on expert level if you have the stats I have. And I'm pretty ridiculously buff, so that's why it went as well as it did. The migratory birds have won. So in terms of story, we won, but there's still the master level, which is non-canon. We'll see if I beat my high score with that. Dot 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 dot. It was a good deathmatch, although neither of us died. So I'd rank it as a bad deathmatch, but looking forward to see you again, and that's it. That's the story of the event. So we didn't take, or we did take some damage, so we lost 60,000 points. So yeah, we by far beat our last score. So let's see how, we're now 11th ranked in our pool. And I already got all of the event-specific rewards by getting EP, so nothing to collect for that. So yeah, how the ranking works is you get points for doing damage, you lose points for taking damage, and you get points for how fast you beat it. So this is an example. So rank 2, beat the master mission, got 3 million worth points in damage, lost 13,000 in taking damage, and then got 1.3 million in beating it in 1 minute and 43 seconds. So at first you'd think that the strat is to beat the fight as quick as possible while taking the least amount of damage. But the strat is actually to take as long as you can in the fight, because the property is that Luciad will get healed when he is at 50% or lower. So what you want to do is keep Luciad at 50% or lower so that Boomerang will keep healing him, so that you can keep doing damage to Luciad and keep raking in damage points. So you see the rank 1 is actually a 9-minute time, so he doesn't get anything barely, or timing bonus, but he gets way more in damage because he kept letting Luciad get healed. So he could just keep doing damage. But he didn't take to the wire. You have 10 minutes, so he had 51 seconds to spare. He might have accidentally killed Luciad, so there's no point in continuing. But at a certain point you just want to make sure you finish under the time limit. And that was actually my strategy I came up with independently, but then I came here today and saw that someone else used my strategy before I used it, so I can't even say he stole it. So I was really bummed out when I saw this guy. Yeah, Jack is just filler. I was like, oh no, my strategy. It's been taken from me. Yeah, it depends on your strat. You probably use both characters. Some people only use one and just buff the heck out of that one. So what you get for the ranking is that if you're ranked first, you get 1,000 gems, 2 dragon fossils, 5 tickets, 1 dog tag. I don't know what the dog tag does. That's probably something cool. Then the rewards that get less good. So right now we're in the 11 to 30 range. Oh, right, at all. Now the way the leveling works is that you can only focus on 1 or 2 or 3 characters at most and get them to a decently high level. But to get Jack to that high of a level, you'd have to purposely spend apples on him. There's no way you'd get that high of a level by just doing quests. So he did spend some on Jack, he just didn't care to use him for this event. And I don't see a lot of Jacks in general. Oh, there's a Jack. See a lot of Rebecca's. She's a good general use character. Yeah, look at all those people. Let's see how many people are in my pool at this point. Last time I checked there was 88. So I'm not sure if that means that nobody's playing this game or if pools are... Okay, there's more. Okay, right now there's 103 people in my pool, but I don't know how the pools work, so... Could be random assignment. So all that said, we'll now be doing the Master. And the first thing we want to do is beat the Master before we try and get some good score. So we're going to switch Rebecca to the front, because she's going to be taking out the first wave. Then Avril's on the second wave, and then Cecilia's for the boss fights. Oh yeah, and Boomerang doesn't have Boomerang music in this game, so we need to remedy that. Alright, here we go. It's really hard not to get hit as Avril, because I think the ultimate strat will just be to spam an arm to kill them as quickly as possible. So, ultimate strat. Beat Luciad down without killing Luciad. Although that's not going to be our strat this time, because we just want to win for the first fight. Dang, Cecilia died. So, if Cecilia dies, that basically means it's over. My other two characters can't do good damage against Boomerang. So, no point in even continuing. Shut up, music. I wonder if the BGM setting carries over. Double music. So I need to get better at dashing. I tend to not do it at all. Seems like a good way to get out of sticky situations. It would be hard to rip music, like, by hacking. Because I think everything is pretty encrypted. If they ever add a sound test mode, that'll be a good way to do it. Not sure if they'll ever add that. Alright, Boomerang. Get her out of there. Dang. So I tried to slide, but I ended up attacking. It's really hard to slide in this game. There might be some way to do it. Just gotta hack the system. Also, sup LCC? What is that? Oh, use oh yeah, that means okay. For some reason, turning off the BGM doesn't turn off BGM throughout the entire game. It's bizarre. Whoops, did not mean to pick that up. Fine, though. Yeah, we won't worry about speed so much this time around. Just gotta get a win. Oh wait, the music doesn't even stay turned off. That's lame. Crap. I'll heal Lucia, that's fine though. Just want to take out Boomerang first. But the targeting in the system or game sucks. Just randomly switch targets. It still hit, yeah. Crap, she died. Nah, there's no way we can win. How is it possible that this doesn't carry over? Maybe if I set it while outside the battle, it'll carry over. Let's switch to War Demon. Alright, where's the... Wait, did it actually carry over this time? Huh. Well. Alright. Alright, now we got this. So what's a good arm to use against these people? Okay, that's no good. Okay, that's good at least. So the good thing about using an arm is that you're invulnerable while you're using it. So if you're ever in real danger, you can just pop an arm, as long as you have the MP. Crap, she's dead. Ah, dang it. She dies so easily. Is there just a way to... gotta drop out and go back in? And using a continue doesn't work, it just... you're not allowed to use Gimmel coins on this fight. Which makes sense. I basically made Cecilia a glass cannon. She can do so much damage, but she can't really take it. Whereas Rebecca is way more resilient. But then she can't really do any damage to them. What would be a good attack? Maybe this. Problem is trying to group them together easily. I guess that killed everything. Not sure why. This isn't a good one because they're not... Yeah, I guess it worked. I want to get through those 2 rounds as quickly as possible. Just Cecilia. You think you're targeting Boomerang, but then it's suddenly Luciad. Alright, that was my bad. Fittingly enough, Boomerang is giant pain. If only it was just like one of them, it wouldn't be so bad, but because your target just randomly switches all the time because there's 2 of them. Especially because Lucy likes to get in your face and take your target so much. Also, Subspace Coyote. Got the official Harryman. Yeah, if we can group them up. For some reason this killed everything last time. Dang, that area effect is pretty crazy. We just gotta group these guys up. somehow. Okay, there we go. Not you. Get in here, Boomerang. Oh god, oh god. If only there was some way to revive people. Maybe that's coming at some point. Basically. Also me being bad. It's a bad combination. Yeah, that's the ideal. Actually dodging instead of getting cornered like that. Only that killed. That was pathetic. The bad part about using an arm there is that you don't have time to switch to Cecilia. Hoping target would switch there. Okay, Lucy carried us over. That's fine. Friggin' target. So the most important hit on the spell I'm using is the last hit. It does twice as much damage as the other hits. That's the one you really want to connect, especially if you get a crit. That's the ultimate ideal. Alright, this is a bad situation, but as long as we can time our arms right, we should be fine here. Alright, we gotta get out of here. So we're gonna switch in Rebecca, let Cecilia get some MP back. Rebecca's strength is taking a lot of hits. So this is Sonic Vision, all of our crits will be damaging, or critical. All of our attacks will be criticals, rather. So you can overcome a lot of weaknesses and resistances by just having this active. Doesn't last that long, though. Alright, Avril, you're in. Avril is useless. Alright, we got some MP back. So this will get us a lot of MP, so we should be okay as long as we don't die really stupidly, like we almost did there. Okay, Boomerang's down, so just gotta take out Luciad now. Alright, so that's how you win the fight, but not how you get the most points you possibly can. So, we move up in the rankings. Nope, we're still at 11. She's complicated, I'll give her that. She's actually a sorcery-based character, which I probably shouldn't have focused on Cecilia and Avril, because you have an extremely limited number of level-up items. And I accidentally chose two characters that are sorcery-based. That was a whoops on my part. And Rebecca's a all-around character. She doesn't excel at any one thing, but she has good percentages on everything. so I don't really have a good attacker. But I'm assuming Raquel will fill that role. So hopefully I'll have enough level items by the time Raquel gets unlocked. Alright, who's number 10? I'm not that far away from number 10. 240. Seemed like they got a decent time. What was my... 234. Took a lot of damage. That was the main thing that screwed me over. So, you get points for doing damage, you get points for having a low score. But the actual strat is, because Lucia gets healed by Boomerang, to keep attacking Lucia without killing her. Yeah, I'm definitely taking that approach. It'd just be nice if I didn't have 2 sorcery-based characters. Luckily enough, both Luciad and Boomerang are weak to light sorcery damage, so basically Cecilia's wheelhouse. Dang, they got damage from the arm attack from Rebecca. Which. Alright, so our main target is Luciad this time around. So we gotta try not to kill Boomerang in the process. And also try not to die. The hardest part is that we need to build up force power with Cecilia, because then she can use her regen ability to get MP back. Dang, that hit Boomerang as well. Alright, so he'll probably heal. Get the regen back up. Aw, oh, dang it. Also, don't die, that's also... I need to get better at dodging. So we'll work on that instead of trying our ultimate strat, actually. We need to be able to do her smash attack without getting hit, because that's the way to build up force power, but I'm not sure if that's possible in this fight. There's 2 ways you can get force power. It's taking a lot of damage and doing combos. And it's really hard to do combos with Cecilia because her attacks are so slow. So it might actually be better to start off with Cecilia and get force levels off these guys instead of going for the speed. Not grouping up. Yeah, let's try some real dodging. Boomerang has 4 attacks, I think. He has Shadow Stitch, which is his... He jumps at you and kind of lunges with his boomerang. That one. It's not hard to dodge if you know it's coming, because you just gotta slide away. Then he has the Boomerang attack, which has a high range, but if you're staying in the center, it won't hit you. But you have to see it coming, so you always have to have eyes on Boomerang. So this will be an observation round. So it's fine if you just stand there, but then Luciad can come and wreck you anyways. And Luciad just has that charge attack. And also the swords from above attack uses every so often. But as long as you keep moving, Luciad's not a problem. The problem is that you gotta stop and do damage at some point. And he'll correct pretty late into that attack. Not sure where that healing's coming from. Oh, it must be from using that arm ability. Yeah, you can dodge fine, but then when do you attack? The main problem is how do you build up MP with Cecilia consistently without getting hit? Because getting hit means you lose score. You don't want to lose score. That's because you lose way more points from getting hit than you gain from doing hits. Alright, let's review our party. So we'll move Cecilia to the main slot for now. So Cecilia's gear, she has this that just boosts her sorcery and MP. It doesn't have any secondary effects. This doesn't actually boost her sorcery, but it increases her damage by 15% if she's exploiting the enemy's weakness, which is what we're doing to Luciad and Boomerang. So it's actually worth it. And luck also increases your chances of getting a crit. And then this both increases the damage you do with a crit and also increases your odds of getting a crit and also increases your sorcery, which is good for Cecilia. And then she has some high sorcery arms equipped to her, and this is her light ability. So I wasn't able to limit break all of my 5 stars to get them to a 6-star, which increases their level cap to level 80. The only one I have for that is Rebecca's level 80 arm here. But that mostly increases DFP, so that goes to Rebecca for her tankness. Yes, you do get rewards. Ooh, we have some gifts. Gems. Not sure where those gems came from, but sure. So the rewards you get are listed here. So first place you get 1,000 gacha gems, 2 dragon fossils which lets you limit break, 5-star cards, 5 gacha pulls, and a dog tag. I'm not actually sure what the dog tag does. Also you get a #1 rank emblem, so you can put that in your profile so everyone knows that you're legit. I'm probably going to have to do a lot of off-screen practice. This event ends after day 15. Yeah, it would make sense, but that would also be really bizarre if you could rename characters. So we want to build up some force power. So far, so good. Green guy. Always hitting me. We got full force level. This takes so much time that's probably not going to be the way. Definitely offsets the benefit. The biggest problem with Cecilia is that her regular attack is so friggin' slow. And it's also really hard not to kill Boomerang. Okay, so we'll wait for Lucia to get healed a bit. Probably good to switch to Rebecca so that Cecilia will get some MP increase. Boomerang is freaking out. So let's see if we can not kill Luciad. Also, a benefit of having Rebecca is out is you take less damage, so you lose less points if you get hit. Which ideally you're not getting hit at all, but we're far ways away from that. So this is me coming up with strats live. So yeah, that's actually a good idea. Buff Rebecca as much as possible. Wait for Lucia to get healed. He doesn't heal Lucia as much as I would like him to. I wonder if we actually want to... There we go. That's some healing on Luciad. Give him the business. Hopefully that doesn't kill. Alright, he got away. Get out of there, sir! We're also taking way too much damage, so... Yeah, exactly. You get 10 minutes for the fight, so... Regular brain is to finish the fight as soon as possible to get the time bonus, but Cosmic Brain is take all the time you can without getting hit. Is the key. It's a reverse speedrun. Oh yeah, this isn't the way. Okay, the strat we need to find is how do we do this attack safely. This is how we build up force power with Cecilia. But it takes too much time to do it here. We gotta figure out a way to do it against Boomerang and Luciad. Because the only other way to build it up is to get hit, which obviously is an issue. Alright, let's look for our opening. Well, we already have it built up this time, so might as well use it. Good thing is that Luciad easily separates away from Boomerang. Unfortunately, they keep trying to get back together. Okay. Alright, this time we'll focus on trying to figure out how to get the charge attack off with Cecilia. Which means switching back to the original party order. Let's go back to and it's likely that we'll need to do some off-screen practice. And at some point we'll just switch over to do chapters 9 and 10 probably. It's just documenting the process. Wish there was a setting that expands your ARM menu by default, because why would you ever not have it expanded. Yeah, I wonder what stat she excels at. She's woefully underleveled though, because I spent all my level apples on these three. That might be the time to do it. Dupe him. I'll give it a shot. Oh, Afro just gets wrecked. Skate away! Part of the problem with sliding is that I'm mapping a controller to touch controls, so sometimes you attack instead of slide. I'm not sure what her force ability does. Increases her whip. I'm not sure if it does anything else. So it seems to do additional damage, actually. End me. Alright, we'll do a couple more attempts, then we'll ruminate on this, then come back, do some more attempts later in the week. We got until the 15th. But I can't expect the leaderboard to stay static. They'll probably just keep getting better and better scores as well. Especially when Ashley comes out. He might be a game changer. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, they gotta have Night Blazer as the force ability. Be ludicrous if not. Switch! Switch! Rebecca could take it. Actually, Luciad's at a decent enough HP level to take another hit. Freaking jumped away? What was that? Okay. Friggin' dodging. Okay, that was a bit close. Heal up Luciad already. Okay. Need another heal on him, probably. Wonder if there's a pattern. I should probably try to observe that. Probably not. Calm down, Boomerang. Just heal. Yeah, I think that's the heal. Yeah, okay. Crap. Crap, we're stuck. So we're kind of getting owned while we switch to Cecilia. The worst thing we can do is get Cecilia in a corner. Don't put Cecilia in a corner, basically. Crap, I was totally activating my force ability. Right. Get our MPs back. It almost feels like Rebecca's faster than Cecilia. I'm not sure if that's actually the case. Crap, we're getting close to killing Boomerang. Yeah, she totally seems faster. Oh no, might just be... Yeah, look at her, she's friggin' flying. We'll have to test this. Because she might just look like she has more spunk. Okay, Rebecca is faster. Because she could outrun Lucy, it seemed like. Okay, so there's some speed-relevant information. Switch to Rebecca whenever you want to move for the speedrun. I like this metagame of not killing Luciad. It's more interesting than just spamming the light attack. Unfortunately, Boomerang is not consistent in his healing. Okay, there we go. Probably get a couple off. Oh, Jesus. Just doing this for invulnerability frames. Get the frig out of here. Yeah, we can outrun that. We can't outrun that as Cecilia. Alright, there's the heal. Probably want another one on him, though. Boomerang's so close to being dead, though. I wonder if we should wait for Lucid to be all the way healed, just in case we accidentally kill Boomerang early. Assuming he just... irrespective of what health Luciad is at, he'll just randomly heal him. I wonder if you're further away from him, he'll go for the heal more. There's another heal. As long as we're careful, we shouldn't kill Boomerang. Oh, this is a bad time to switch. Oh god. Oh god, don't be near here, Boomerang. Oh god, Boomerang, you're almost dead. Ow. Alright, we'll wait for Lucia to get healed to full before we do any more attacks. Although heal to full might be a bit extreme, we're starting to run out of time. I like Boomerang's voice acting. Really commits to the double Boomerang dynamic. But you should friggin' heal more. Okay. That's probably as good as we're gonna get. Get the MP gem with Cecilia. Take out Boomerang. Sayonara, baby. Okay, yeah, we jumped the gun on this one a bit. Oh god, just don't die, Cecilia. Health gem? Is there a health gem around? Okay, not the most optimal, but the strat is valid, I think. So we should probably raise in the ranking a bit there. We lost 2 million to damage, though. Imagine if we didn't get hit. We'd be at the top of the leaderboard. Alright, we're in the top 10. So that's good enough for today. We'll work on dodging. So from here, we'll just do chapter 9 and 10, I guess. We'll turn on the actual music, though. So what do we get for being in the top 10? Let's turn that BGM back on. Thank you, thank you. I like the strategy, it's a lot of fun. It also means that you don't have to be the most powered up. I want to know how they were getting these friggin' badges, though. I want the Cecilia badge. This Cecilia one here. The only one I have is Halloween, and I don't know how you get the other ones. Oh yeah, what do I get for being top 10? So I get top 10 badge, 300 gems, 2 4-star consumables. Yeah, we want to be in this range, the 1 through 3. For reals, though, we want to get the top of our pool. Might be an event thing, but the only thing I can think of that's being related to is the character-specific ones. By the way, I have to actually broadcast the plot of this. But then I got 3 stars and all this, did it solo Cecilia for each fight, and I still... Maybe I didn't do solo Cecilia for each fight, but I completed all the criteria, got 3 stars for each of them. And I figured that was what would get me the Cecilia badge, but it didn't. So I don't know. This is the quest you do to limit break your level. The base character level is 80, but if you get the blue gem, you can increase their level by 5. It also increases the effect of their force power. Let's see here. So this is where you limit break a character. So you can limit break a character up to 4 times or something. But at the moment you can only do it once because there's no other gems available at the moment. But I believe the cap is actually level 100. I'm not sure if we'll ever actually get there, if this game will last long enough. But originally Cecilia's force power only increased your MP and HP by 10% per tick, but the upgrade made it 15% per tick, so it made it way more effective. Alright, so I technically did scene 1 here already, because I unlocked Cecilia and I needed Cecilia for the Boomerang fight. Yeah, hopefully it does. I'm starting to really enjoy this game. But we'll do the scene again, obviously, because it wasn't broadcast. So this is after the festival and the invasion and the funeral march. So this is after the Blue Caravan has agreed to go on Cecilia's murder revenge quest. Get back the teardrop. I'm hoping Brittany unlocks pretty soon. I wonder if she's even a playable character. I assume she is. Brittany's been driving all night in the train with wheels. This translation is actually pretty good so far. Oh yeah, we're heading for Baskar Village, aka Bus Power. Village of Bus Power. Whenever they say Bus Power, just know it's Baskar. Yeah, we gotta go see the Guardians, I guess. And as far as I know, it's the Wild Arms 3 Baskar Village. Or it might be some weird amalgam. Hey, Thanksgiving. So Virginia didn't believe in the Guardians, or something. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Kinda gets cut off there. I will improve the translator tomorrow, probably. I also want to stream chapters 1 through 5, or maybe all the chapters together just to have it all archived properly. After 1,000 years, we stop worshipping the Guardians. Even though 1,000 years ago, they helped us defeat the demons. Well, it seems like the plot of this world is mostly Wild Arms 1 version. Unless it's a very busy past. Guardian Patron Squirrel. Lessius is the country that XF is taking place in. What's the name of the princess? Alexia? Yeah, her. So yeah, there's 3 villages that are descendants of the Guardian communicators. Adelheid, Lessius, and Baskar. Village of Vesper, my wife. It is really. She talks a lot. Guessing Cecilia's gonna blow their power, not their cheeks. Cecilia had a busy week with the funeral and whatnot. Translator explodes. Brittany says ... Translator explodes. I spoke too soon on the translator working well. Oh no, Maha, Daddy's father. I guess Virginia's father might have died or left. Can't remember what the fate of Virginia's father was in the actual game. I know he made Jet or something. I can't remember. Father left when she was young. Dot 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 dot. Father's always with her because she has her guns. What are they freaking out about? Oh, there's a busted up travel group. AKA time to fight some people. Whoa! Language. Oh. Translator exploded. Hold on. So a bunch of gobs attack this group of merchants, I guess. This guy's got a filthy mouth. Not stream appropriate. They took important baggage. Typical gobs. Looks like we're going on a side quest. Jack's gonna be like, nah. Alright, it's up to Rudy. Should we help them? Dot 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 dot. Also, Brittany needs a rest from driving the train car. Brittany explodes in response to this. Jack's probably like, fine, well, whatever. I'm guessing Cecilia's still depressed about things, which is understandable. Oh wait, this is the first time we see her new outfit. What a shock. What is she wearing? So Rebecca and Avril designed the clothes. That's weird considering she was able to come up with it herself before. Great minds think alike. Alright, Rudy, what do we say? First option. Alright, she's pretty stoked about the first option. Let's give that another go. Probably gonna come out the same. Yeah. Gotta figure out what's going on with that. Alright, by the way, we gotta kill these random gobs for no particular reason. Cecilia's down to help the people. Alright, looks like it's going to be a bit of time before we get to Baskar. Gotta kill some gobs first, apparently. We don't need any help this time around. We got our crazy powerful party now. I wonder how the level progression works in this main story. If you're expected to be able to play through regularly without boosting in other events. This is some jazzy music. Yeah, exactly. Although I should put Cecilia as my top character right now. It's Rebecca. Alright, we haven't had breakfast yet, but we'll kill the gobs first, I guess. I think there were some puns going on, actually. This doesn't seem like the way to go. Treasure! Alright, time to take out the boss gob. What? The boss goblin was a chicken this whole time? That probably means where there's going to be multiple fights with gobs. That's annoying. Just want to get to Baskar. We'll let Avril get the finishing blow, I guess. So yeah, I'm just insanely overleveled for this content. Good pose, though. No S rank, though. Rank is entirely based on how fast you complete it. How's 1 second away? Much dilly-dallying. Alright, let's put Cecilia as our front man. Although Rebecca's faster, but we gotta get those friends in there. People might be disappointed by her lack of survivability, though. There's more goblins. Uh-oh. Someone was using fast draw around here. So there might actually be something interesting. Who else uses fast draw in the series? Other than Lady Harkin, obviously. Don't remember any other character having that ability. Let's roll. Oh yeah. That's probably who it's gonna be then. Gonna meet Maya pretty soon. Because there's no way it's gonna be Harkin. That'd be ludicrous, and Alexia might be Harkin in this game. Which... No, Mina's gotta be in this game as well, but... Maybe there's two Harkins. That'd be interesting if OG Lady Harkin had Wadarm's 1 design and Alexia Harkin was Wadarm's ACF design. That's a bit too meta though. I love this ability so much. Get all your MP back. Oh yeah, I'm not actually sure. I don't think he does. But maybe. A lot of chicken legs. And maybe one of the Wadarm's 4 characters, all those Mega Man bosses, they had a lot of referential abilities, but I don't think any of them had specifically fast draw. Man. Carry them boxes. This is real Wadarms now. Oh, there's something inside. I'm guessing it's the cat. Yeah, yep, said yeah, it's the cat. Confirmed. The Schrodinger family. Yeah. Wah. There he is. Good call on the Schrodinger family with the fast draw. Dot 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 exclamation mark. She's like, who are you? He thinks Virginia locked him in the box. Classic misunderstanding. What? Are they all in boxes? She's going full anime girl. Oh, gee, oh, that's not what I was expecting. It says Gir. I don't think this will translate correctly. What? Oh, I guess that works. Girarawa. Alright, I guess we're fighting Calavos again. That was Calavos. Seemed like a small box for Calavos, but... I was expecting Maya to come out, but... Calavos works too. Oh, that's not Calavos. It's similar looking. Oh, ooh, Daya? Looks vaguely familiar. Whatever it is, it's dead. Story-wise, we're having trouble fighting it, though. She's become so numb. Well, the actually prologue boss is Calavos, but this is a slightly different design. It's her. Well, I guess her and Virginia are storyline and Wild Arms 3 related. It's you. Just gonna lecture Virginia or something. Dee rah rah. You shot it. And it's down. What is that? It's... I don't know. Maybe it's just a palette swap of the Calavos and that's what's throwing me off. But the neck looks longer as well. Aha. So storyline wise, I guess Maya defeated... Oh, it became a jewel. Sure. I'm not sure why. Oh wait, isn't that Maya's ability now that I think about it? She turns things into jewels or something crazy. I really can't remember Maya's purpose in Wild Arms 3. She likes jewels, I remember that much. But she, I don't know. She had a weird plotline. I don't remember what it was. She has a Gatling gun in her skirt somehow. Hopefully she becomes playable and that's her force ability. Yeah, I remember that part. She reads manga and becomes manga characters. Or I guess they're just books. I'm guessing Maya's gonna give us some reward for helping her, and we're thanking her for helping us. I'm guessing that jewel is what the people actually want, though. They seem somewhat shady. You just said Fun there, I'm not sure why it said powered by Discus. I think she's taking her Wild Arms 3 plotline of saying Virginia doesn't belong in the wilderness. That's what I'm guessing anyways. Basically. She's like, I'm the one that should be named Maxwell, considering I look exactly like the other Maxwell. Nezumi? Oh, the cat wants to eat Hanpan. One unexpected development. Justice, Dato? Oh, that's right, she was like, there's no justice in the wilderness. Dean's blushing for some reason. Whoa. Dean showing way more interest than Wild Arms 5, Dean. Unless that was just a weird translation. He was probably just like, she was so cool showing up and leaving like that. Because otherwise Rebecca would be freaking out about it. So the weird thing about Hanpan's dialogue is that he refers to himself as Aura, but uses the katakana, so it's phonetically translated, so whenever Hanpan is talking, Aura will always be in the English text. Instead of O-R-A, as in me. I think it's a very masculine way of saying me. Or something. So it messes up the auto-translator when Hanpan talks. Because he talks all funny. Alright, more battling for some reason. There's more goblins. Even still. The very threatening goblins. Get our MPs back. Alright, now finally there's a boss goblin. That means this is probably the last battle. Oh, he's got dialogue. My god. And I wonder if the goblin's just talking a crazy way that's impossible to translate. I'm guessing they speak in extremely broken Japanese, which is really hard to translate. ... And there you have it. It's really weird that Cecilia has the magic rod instead of the crest staff. Or whatever she has in ACF. The staff with the crazy design. Maybe that's a costume change, though. Maya's still around for some reason. We defeated the boss gob. Alright. I guess this wasn't completely meaningless because we got to meet Maya, but... Still seems kind of out of nowhere just to randomly kill gobs. Oh, Maya's gonna take the merchandise for herself. Uh-oh, are we gonna fight them? That'd be an unexpected twist here. I think I would have seen images of this fight if this actually did happen, though. So I don't think we're gonna throw down here. A 4-on-1 fight would be pretty severe, although I haven't seen Lil Tim, or whatever his name is. Two fast draw experts meet. Jack bugs out in response. This guy's name translates to Intimidating Afro, which is pretty good. So I think in Japanese, fast draw is literally quick shot. So... they're just complimenting each other, or commenting on the fact that they both use fast draw. Huh. It's like a Bizarro World version of Jack meeting each other. Both have their animal sidekicks. Alright, looks like we're not gonna fight. Eh? I am justice. Oh man, the merchant stole stuff from Adelhai during the chaos. What a twist! Oh, the gray areas of morality. I think we got the gist of what's going on here. Dot 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 dot. Maya being all high and mighty. Suez had enough of this. It's real weird seeing these two characters from the same game interact and then Cecilia come in. She exploded. ... I think Maya recognized her as the princess. You just called Jack Dandruff Face? Called Rudy a stupid silent protagonist? He's got nothing to come back for that. Maya's full of hot fire. Guess Maya's gonna give us all the treasure. For some reason. This is going on for a while. Alright, she's saying return this to the merchant, then give up being a drifter. Dot 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 dot. Where is a kid with the bombs? Wait, if Jane exists in this world, and Virginia exists in this world, are they gonna end up being related? Because Lord knows, two people can't have the same last name without being related. This just keeps going. I mean, that would be weird, because Jane looks exactly like Maya. Would Maya end up being related to Virginia by weird relations? Alright, are we going to return the baggage to the thieving merchants that plundered Adelheid? Wait, is that true? Is her base form just her copying Calamity Jane? Then this is all going weird. I know she copied temporarily other abilities, but I didn't realize that was a thing, but we'll see. I'm going to be watching a playthrough somewhat soon. Sashiria. I'm not sure if we did. I assume we decided to return the goods. because we agreed to do it. I think it's going to end up that these guys are going to betray us anyways to get rid of the moral dilemma. Yeah, looks like we don't have to worry about open thieves because they're going to betray us for us. We were ambushed by gobs, and you beat the gobs, so we could probably beat you. This ain't rock, paper, scissors, dude. Alright, I guess we're gonna take out this merchants. Shoot and shoot and shoot down. Does that mean we get to keep the jewels? That'd be nice. I was expecting to be at Baskar by now, but the world had other plans. We gotta fight this merchant for some reason. This guy should know how this is gonna end up. Somehow we're fighting gobs still? The gobs were on the merchant side this whole time? I don't know what's going on anymore. Lost the plot here. Or these gobs aren't canonical. Huh. I have no idea what's going on then. Maybe they just don't have a model for merchants? That seems somewhat likely. Quest clear. S rank. Alright, that's it for Chapter 9 then. The merchants were gobs the whole time! Oh wait. Maybe we weren't fighting? I have no idea. Maybe the gobs surrounded them and we fought the gobs to save him. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe he didn't betray us. Maybe he was a good guy after all. Oh, he didn't steal the merchandise after all. Okay, this guy was cool. Boomerang. What game is that from? Silvaland. That's SWAT Arms 2, I think, right? Alright, Maya was wrong about them being thieves. Typical Maya. Silly assigned it herself. I guess there was probably a lot of things to sign. Alright, all worked out in the end. Dude's like, if you're honest all the time, you'll find some trouble, but you're cool. Oh, the cursed jewels were going to Count Pagucci or Ermerl? I'm not sure. That's the same count that's with us. Oh, they even have breakfast for us. Dean will be stoked about that. As expected. Oh! Alright. Translator exploded. He does say oh, but not for nearly that long. He just says the first line, oh, then says something. But the translator really wanted to emphasize the oh. Oh, Jesus. Are we not? I don't think we're at Baskar yet. Alright, we get the gallows. Our grandchild had a dream that we were going to show up. I assume that's a kid who's being haunted by the Dream Demon. So it looks like the Dream Demon still exists in this universe. Assuming that's still the reason why he has crazy dreams. The weirdest ultimate final boss ever. Oh, by the way, there's a Dream Demon this whole time. Who's going to make a new universe. Alright, last call for Gallows. Gotta pay his tab. He freaks out. English text. Yeah, I'm capturing the dialogue that's in Japanese and translating it automatically. So we'll get the gist of the plot. We won't have a very good translation of the game, but we'll know what's going on at least. So it looks like he's selling the Arc Scepter in this universe as well. Or this timeline. But Virginia doesn't have an Arc Scepter, so maybe there's only one Arc Scepter this time around. Yeah, this chapter's called The Great Order Ones. The Great Elder Ones? Older Ones? I don't know. Chapter 10, let's call it. We're in a cave for some reason? No, wait. Oh, Jesus. So we haven't actually translated the part where Janice shows up originally, so we don't really know what Janice's plot in is this game. Let's try that sentence again. We don't really know what Janice's plot is in this game. Probably, I don't know, maybe this weekend we'll do a translation of chapters 1 through 5 so that we'll know what's going on completely. So far it's been pretty straightforward though. Clive and Jet have not shown up. These guys showed up very briefly when we fought Janice, but we did not actually fight them. So we know they're in line with Janice already. So they're in the village of Baskar, but they're in this weird cave. I'm not sure if there's any game that had a weird cave near Baskar, other than Mount Zenom, but this doesn't look like Mount Zenom. I'm not really sure what these guys are talking about. They appeared to follow someone in here. Lucio is still dead. It'd be funny if they brought Lucio in for this game. It's like, here's the guy that was dead in Wild Arms 3. Haley explodes. So yeah, it's Wild Arms 3 design, at least, of Baskar Village. They're remarking about how simple the design is, or how simple their lifestyle is, or something. Oh yeah. Yeah, Janice and Ashley have to face off at some point and be like, wait. Why do we have the same moves? So they stay in line with the Guardians by keeping in touch with nature, which is why they're simple in terms of technology. He certainly speaks a mouthful. Translator exploded. Oh yeah, that's a good point. They both have transformations as well. So I'm guessing we came here to prevent the rebirth of the Mother Demon. I'm not sure, actually, we don't know about the Mother Demon yet. We just want to get the teardrop back. When they say clan, they mean Kuran, like the Kuran Abbey. And Buspower Baskar again. So Kuran and Baskar are two different Guardian factions. They have different ways of doing things. Oops. Don't skip. And they both become kind of demon forms, actually. Nightblazer is basically becoming a demon-ish. Jack is not impressed by Baskar Village. Avril freaks out. By the way, do you know anything about Johnny Appleseed? Guardians are invisible, but they are everywhere, and you can harness their power to do great stuff and stuff. Typical Guardian lore. I think he's asking if there's Guardian power within Rebecca. Rebecca's freaked out by that. But only a few people can actually communicate with the Guardians, the descendants of the Shrine Maidens and whatnots. Yeah, the actual American lore of Johnny Appleseed. Just a cool sounding, although the lore of Johnny Appleseed in Wild Arms 5 was actually similar to that, where they had the lore of someone planting trees and so the person to repopulate the world with the Varuni were seen as the new Johnny Appleseed. Okay, the translator might have bugged out there. Technically, everyone has the power to communicate with the Guardians, I guess. Medium with mediums, you can do it. That's probably where this is going. Although there's no actual medium system in this game, so I don't think there's going to actually be a big deal made about mediums. It's him. The haunted child. Dot 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 dot. Whoa. Nice to meet you, my wife. I'm guessing that didn't translate properly. Brother left a month ago to sell the Arc Scepter, of course. That's right, his name is Shane. In order to combat the demons, you need to borrow the power of the Guardians. That's the reason for our visit. That's right. Hey, I guessed it. Arc Scepter. I guess that's why Cecilia has the magic magic rod instead of the Arc Scepter, because the Arc Scepter is something else in this shared universe. That makes sense. Alright, Cecilia is qualified to use the Arc Scepter, being a Shrine Maiden. So let's head to the temple. But didn't Gallows take the Arc Scepter to sell it? I guess he has the fake one, right? Alright, time to head to the temple. Gem. I wonder what the battles are going to be in this chapter. I don't think we're going to fight the Guardians. Probably going to fight Gobs on the way to the Guardian Temple. You had a real one? I thought there was a fake one or something. Or the one on the train was a fake? Oh no, he thought it was a fake because then he read on the news. Yeah, he forgot. He didn't realize there were 4. That's why he thought it was a fake. That's right. Okay, I guess we're already in the temple. Bugs out. Bugs out. Hopefully it gets back on track. Alright, we'll leave the fighting to us. Oh wait, so we are fighting Guardians? I don't remember seeing any images of fighting the Guardians. Okay, what are they weak to? Guns. Yeah, Rebecca moves at quite a clip. It's ridiculous how fast she is. That makes the Boomerang fight more interesting, definitely. What's Avril's land speed? It's about the same as Cecilia's, I think. Yeah, Cecilia might actually be faster than Avril. The area effect of that move is crazy. And it's only 80 MP too. Hit that frog on the other side of the room. Alright, let's see if we... Nope, not yet. We might fight a Guardian later on though. Gather up, fools. S rank. Ooh. I don't think any of those are new though. I hope they add an album at some point where you can see the images of cards you've collected but have since gotten rid of. Because it's not economical to keep all your cards around. Because A, you spend them to limp break other cards, and B, they take up room in your inventory. But it'd be nice if you could still see the images. That's got to be something that's added later on, though. Alright, she had a dream about a crisis happening 3 months ago. Or Shane did, maybe. I guess Shane is the one that predicts with his dreams. He said a bunch of stuff, but didn't translate. The old deceased Tifogaya, the threat of copper revives. Basically the metal demons. Threat of steel. She recalls when the Sturdark spoke to her in her dream. Oh, hey, they're connecting that together. So maybe the Dream Demon doesn't exist then, because they're saying that all priests and priestesses are able to communicate with the dreams. I don't know, though. Because hers is a bit different, because she's actually speaking to Sturdark. So it's not quite the same as Shane predicting the future. So Dream Demon might still be a threat. I'm guessing Ular Hiroshi are the metal demons. Guardians have declined in power. Dot 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 dot. Jack might actually be mad at these people because... Actually, that happened 7 years ago, never mind. Well, if Arctica Castle was invaded 7 years ago in this universe as well, why did they only have a dream 3 months ago? Maybe it was all part of the plan. Treasure to communicate with Guardians. The Arc Scepter can be used for good and evil. She doesn't know where the Arc Scepter is now because Gallo stole it. Because he sucks. Well, why the hell did we come to the temple if we don't have the Arc Scepter? Oh, older brother, you idiot. Alright, can we communicate with the Guardians without the Arc Scepter? That is the question. Alright, so Cecilia thinks she can do it without the Arc Scepter, I guess. Gem. Time to fight through some more, I guess. Alright. Let's get Rebecca in there. Throw some bombs. Sonic Vision! Come at me. Like a moth to the flame. S rank. Alright, how much more? God, it goes for a while. And we'll be all caught up with the plot after this is done. Chapter 11 is supposed to come out pretty soon, though, with Ashley as a unlockable character. Alright, we gotta take the 4 Guardian Beast challenge. So I guess we're gonna fight them? Gonna do the same coil, controls each. So we're gonna communicate with the 4 Great Guardians of Fire, Wind, Earth, Water, Stoldark, Fangalon, Mogalt, and Gurdajef? Yeah. Guruji, control the ground, Shi Tururaku. Mogalt and Fangalon. And because they're such elementary guardians, their powers are the most sustained. All the other guardians are failing. Well, we'll see. We'll probably get some of that. That'd be interesting, because then we'd see Shadow Amina. I have a feeling we're going to get some of that with Cecilia, at least. Because that's an important part of her character story. I'm not sure what they're talking about here. Basically, we want to talk to the Guardians. There's some ancient Bhaskar we gotta read to start the ceremony, apparently. Avril appears to be able to read it. ... question mark. Oh yeah, so she reads it herself. So she's gonna be the one that does the test accidentally. Of course, that's because if it follows the Water Arms 5 plotline, she's one of the original humans, so she would have been around for the ancient times. So, but Avril was from 12,000 years ago. Wait, let's make sure a certain person's not in the chat. Okay. Don't want to spoil Water Arms 5 for someone who's going to play it pretty soon. Whereas the demons attacked 1,000 years ago. There's multiple past events. Umu. He apologizes for not knowing why she can read it. So Avril is probably one of the original Guardian people that all the descendants are of now. Although they have completely different, you know, character looks. Although I guess they are different from each other even. Alright, he's gonna read the rest of it. Translator freaks out, but it's not very important. It's just some Guardian chant anyways. And the ritual is activated. Oh, Jack is alone. That's awfully convenient. So yeah, we're gonna get the Jack, Rudy, Cecilia trial for some reason. For some reason they're picked out specifically. Oh wait, they're not. Oh, okay, I thought he was, never mind. Jumped the gun. I thought he was separated. It seemed like he was, but not. We really gotta get a way to get the soundtrack out of this game. Whenever the theme comes into the song, it's like, oh yes, this is good. Alright, which option? Yes, absolutely. Because there was a rumble and then he was shocked and we were already expecting him to get separated. So, it's our fault. It's nice to meet you. Let's go then. Yeah, it was a different background too, yeah. Which I would guess was to show that the door opened. Alright, let's see what's going on. Guess there's another battle. Might have froze. Okay. Relaunch. If I ever do speedrun this game, that'll probably be the most annoying part. It just randomly crashing. At least it keeps your progress decently enough. There are plenty of other issues with speedrunning this game, though. Alright, onward and onward. I'm pretty stoked to get back to that Boomerang fight. I think I can get some crazy score in it. Even more than I've seen on Twitter so far. Everyone else is going to wake up to that strat, though, pretty soon, so... It won't be long before everyone's doing the 10-minute timer instead of going for the speed strats. Then it's just a matter of whoever gets the best heal rate from Boomerang. Jack is like, oh, wait, that was Virginia, actually. Oh, I guess we're getting paired up, maybe? No, we're all together. Never mind. Keep expecting them to get separated, but alas, does not seem to be the case. Third arc. He says a bunch of stuff, but we can't translate that text because it's in a different area. He's like, you must overcome the trial. We're talking directly into our minds. Oh man, that's gonna be really bad if there's a lot of dialogue there. Freaking Guardian's not talking in the standard green box. That means that likely a lot of the Guardian lecturing is going to be in there, which is unfortunate. Because we're not going to know what it says. Oh well. We'll get the gist, probably. I wonder if those treasures will be worth it to go back for. Probably not. Let's give it a go. One star. Star, yep. Not worth it. Too late for you. I think that red bandana tied to her side is only in the Wild Arms 1 version of her. Yeah, it's a weird design. She has the blue skirt from ACF, but then the red armband. Okay, are we yeah, we're separated now. Here we go. Are we gonna get just the Jack, Rudy, Cecilia trials, or are we gonna get one for everyone? That'd be weird for Dean to have one. Because Dean is impossible to have a moody atmosphere. And we know what this is all about. Cecilia went on this quest because she's the princess, because she wants people to recognize her. Does Dean even have character traits? He can do anything as long as he doesn't give up. Rebecca would have an interesting one. No one used your name. Everyone just called you Princess. Everyone sees you as an object. That was probably loud. Friggin' Windows notifications. Nobody loves you. Dot 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 dot. I have no idea what you just said. Everything you've done is self-centered. Because nobody loves you. I don't remember what she says here. This seems new. I thought nobody loves you was the stinger. You don't love anybody, nobody loves you. Hey, Virginia's here. So maybe we're only gonna get Cecilia's angst. That'd make more sense because she's the only one trying to communicate with the Guardians. Then we don't get to see Shadow Amina. Dot 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 dot. Question mark? Oh Jesus. Sturdark says a bunch of stuff to her. Stupid Guardians talking in the wrong place. She just said dot 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 dot. Alright, more battles. Oops, picked the wrong option. Alright, gotta clear the dialogue. There we go. Oh wait, it was already clear. Never mind. Guardians talk some more mess. It looks like it's a different Guardian than Sturdark communicating with us this time. So maybe we're just going to go through 4 of these, then we'll have Vision Quests at the end of each. So we might still get Jack and Rudy, and maybe one other person. The range on her crush counter is pretty bad. Treasure? That means this is the wrong way. It's an awfully big room to be the wrong way. More of these friggin' things. Now let's try out you. More cutscenes. So I assume this will be Jack? I'm guessing Jack. No, Rebecca! Oh man, we're getting Rebecca. Where's this? Oh no, we're getting Evil Dean. The most horrifying thing. Oh, she's having her circus drama. Eh? He says. Dean's wondering why she hasn't left yet. Because there's no reason for her to continue with the journey. But she wants to stay with Dean. Hopefully we get the gist of what's going on here. I think we already kind of know what's going to be about. He's just annoying. Him and Avril. He wants to keep journeying her with her because she likes her, or he likes her. Oh. Evil Avril too. Really freaky faces going on right now. Dean and I are love laps. These do not jam. Oh, she's just being a third wheel to them. Or Rebecca's childhood friend. Really weird image. I don't know, Dean bugged it. I think we know what's basically being said though. Rebecca's scared of the relationship with Dean changing, ... she says. Just go home, Rebecca. Whenever it says Levez power, that's just Rebecca being translated wrong. Goodbye, Rebel Force. That is also a mistranslation of Rebecca. So Rebecca has exactly the drama you would expect her to have. Rebecca never disappoints. Oh man. Double feature. ... she says. Now we're getting more boring Tesla. It was all a dream. So she came home crying, saying she doesn't want to fly anymore. She doesn't remember doing that. This is more like Rudy's dream sequence, where the old man is saying you don't have to be hurt anymore. Old man Geppetto. But Virginia's too strong to be fooled by the Guardians. That'll be interesting if Virginia is the only one that's able to survive the Guardian trial. Not survive literally, but not be totally despondent afterwards. I met a fungus in the wilderness. Oh, Jesus. Virginia too strong-willed for the Guardians. ... Oh, who's coming in? That was it? Virginia got off pretty easy there. Rebecca got owned really hard in comparison to Virginia. He says, eh? Uh-oh, Rebecca's being all discordant now. ... That was Gurdjieff's trial. She's probably half pleased because Virginia was pretty cool. So I doubt Dean's gonna have a vision, because that would be bizarre. But maybe Avril and Jack will be next? Avril's would be interesting, considering she has no memory. So what the heck would she be haunted by? I really want there to be a Dean one, because I want to... Because it'd be so dumb. There'd be no way it'd be anything interesting. They spit a bunch of game. It's another Guardian who's talking to us now. So, I guess because Dean and Jack are talking now, I guess we will get a Dean. And then Avril and Rudy will be last, I guess. I think that's everybody. Interesting. Didn't expect the Dean. How could you possibly make Dean angst? Maybe it's Nightburn calling him a wannabe or something? That's the only thing I can think of. It's gotta be something to do with Nightburn. Jeez, that was heavy damage. We don't have any wind attacks. We'll just give him the old beam of light. Alright, let's see what Dean has to angst over. We might get Jack first. And we already know what Jack's is going to be, but that means we get to see if Shadow Elmina exists. Oh, I kept the dialogue up. Whoops. Alright. See what we got here. Oh man. Is it Burning Capablanco? Oh, Adelheid. I guess that's a unique experience, because Dean never experienced anything like this in Wild Arms 5. Oh, Nightburn. Nightburn. Nice bounties. He's saying Nightburn, but... Nightburn remembers that Dean got his signature. Oh, is Dean gonna fail to save these people? He says, leave it to me. No, there's someone else to save. He's being told to leave the people to die. Oh no, will his never giving up fail him? ... Because he never gives up on the people that are dying, he's gonna let the other people die. ... That's a good way to break Dean's character. He was never actually challenged that way in Wild Arms 5. Volsung tried to do that to him, but he failed. Because Dean procrastinated, everyone's gonna die. Nightburn was wrong for choosing him. Oh man, this is harsh. They found a way to break Dean's character. Oh no. Somehow Nightburn is not dead. I'm protecting the teachings of Nightburn. And Nightburn. Oh man. Alright, this game is legit. They managed to do the impossible. And Jack gets the classic. Will there be a sword that has the ultimate power, or is it just going to go straight to the Arctica castle? Garrett. They say his real name there. They don't do that in the original game. In terms of Wild Arms 1, we're after the fair and into the Guardian Temple where the three have their trial. And so far the game is pretty much following the Wild Arms 1 plot, with some interjections of the other games. So this is where Jack is getting admonished for being cowardly and running away. And I think that dialogue is saying that... I can't remember. Yeah, we got to Baskar. So it's a bit reverse order, because you get teleported to Baskar. Carlmina. Carlmina is actually Elmina, translated wrong. So Elmina exists, confirmed. It's OG Garrett. They didn't show OG Garrett in the flashback either. No train intros yet. He didn't run away, he's still fighting. This is weird. We might not get Shadow Elmina this way. He's still looking for the absolute power to take out the metal demons. He's just trying to justify why he ran away. Come on, you gotta show Elmina. Dun dun dun! It was him the whole time. No, we're not gonna get Elmina. Yeah, we met all of them. We haven't met Gallows yet because he's off doing his own thing. You can only find the power to destroy, not the power to protect. Wait a second. So we're gonna get an Avril round 2. I wasn't expecting them to go to every single character. Yeah, Tim... Or actually, no Tim. It was Shane. Was there. No Tim yet. I keep thinking Shane's name is Tim. It is terribly terrible. Dang, no Shadow Elmina. She does exist, though. So there is that. Jack is mad at the Guardians. Alright, one more battle, probably? Then we'll go through the remaining trials. Curious where the plot goes from here. I know Siegfried and Ashley are in the next chapter, based on the preview images. I doubt we fight Siegfried, because that'd be a bit too early. Yeah, they do fill very similar roles as shonen. Bunch of Guardian text. It is the ACF design of Siegfried. Alright, we get the Avril and Rudy. ... I suspect, well, I wonder how Janice will end up getting the Dark Spear, if there's only one Dark Spear in this universe. And then, how does Volsung have the Dark Spear too? Of an extremely different look as well. So there's gotta be a bunch of Dark Spears, but... Though we don't know that Volsung exists in this universe, but he's got to. Because Avril exists. That'd be interesting if this comes out. I'm not expecting it to, but... we can get a bit of a better translation. Not that this translation isn't gold standard. We're sub Wild Arms 2 level translation. Take them all in one hit. I don't know, I thought Wild Arms 1's translation was fine. There's some... They probably should have ran a spell checker on it. I never noticed all the different spellings. That's true. But Shane is... got the dreams going for him. Was Tim able to predict the future? It was G-U-R-D-I-G-J-E-F-F in Wild Arms 1. I think, anyways. Alright, let's get the final trials. So, will we get Avril or Rudy? Probably Avril, yeah. Alright, what's her... She has no memory. Banglon, talking mess. It is Lilithia. Alright, they're referencing the fact that she's Lilithia. Why are you calling me Lilithia? Oh, that's funny. You don't have memory, so, well, not much point in doing this. Fair enough, fair enough. Their village. Wait, Geppetto? This isn't Surf Village then? This is a different trial than he has in the game. Oh. Dot. Bunch of stuff. Oh man, too much dialogue up there. Wow, those trials were kind of underwhelming, but... Probably called Rudy a monster. What's going on here? Save the best for last, clearly. G. Galt. Galt says something crazy. Oh yeah, I guess Rudy doesn't have any memories. Maybe. Can't remember. I can't remember if he was just starting off as a default state or if he actually had no memories. I'll have to go back and check. The decline of the world is the decline of the human heart. Yeah, this is basically a dialogue from Wild Arms 1 so far. Virginia overcome the trial pretty easily. Just give her the guardian power. Everyone else was completely destroyed, but Virginia was fine. We have no choice, we gotta give you guys the power. What is weakened in these 1,000 years? I wonder if they're going to try to teleport us to the photosphere. I wonder if the photosphere exists. Gotta get back the teardrops, dog. Talking about the teardrop basically being the source of life of the world. And the demons are going to use the teardrop to revive Mother, so, you know. Stuff we know. Maza. Maza being Mother. Mother is revived, Filgaia will be destroyed. The only way to defeat a more powerful enemy is to strike at the heart. So that's why we gotta teleport you into the demon base. I assume that's where they're going with this. But the Dark Spear of Siegfried is gonna interrupt it. I assume that's how this will go down. We divide Mother's heart into 4. Oh! Set of 3. So in the original Wild Arms 1, there was only 3 statues. But now there's 4 pieces of Mother. To truly stretch this game out. Yeah, I guess we're not going to be teleported there, though. We're going straight to the statue strategy. Yeah, I'll be fine. Just teleport me there. Just one-shot mother. Stoldark looks crazy in this game. Or Sturdark, or however you want to pronounce it. Devils have already appeared on the sealed land. So which one are we going to go for first? Maria Bell? So this is where Water Arms 2 comes into play. Because it looks like the Lord Blazer incident also happened, because there's a Great Flame. Maria Bell. Is that a place? I thought that was just the vampire lady. But it seems to be a place, I guess. Yeah, I guess a turtle with jets is pretty nuts. Shrine Maidens and Warrior, yo. Gem! Wait, there's another battle? What are we gonna fight? Oh, yeah. That's must be it then. Oh wait, no battle. Okay, we're just going to the next cutscene. So this is probably gonna be Ashley. Going to the tomb. The start of Water Arms 2. Yep, there's the, whatever the troop name was called, uniform. Oh, they're fighting the demons. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of unique tracks for enemies. There he is. Rookie cop, Leon S. Ashley. Musketeer, yeah, that's it. I wonder if... oh man. I'll be curious how he becomes Nightblazer in this version. Because he's got to become Nightblazer before he joins our team, otherwise he wouldn't have a Force ability. Assuming, of course, his Force ability will be Access, which it's got to be. Yeah, I wonder if... you know, is Odessa / whatever that team was called, Golgotha, or whatever the heck. The devil is an immortal monster who can only be defeated by a hero. Oh man, Ashley's already on the hero business. Ashley Winchester. They translated it right. Oh, we're going straight to the altar with the sword to defeat the demon? We're going straight to it. I'm not sure if they were suggesting that that's what they should do, though. Yeah, it was all about being a hero. Uh oh, game crashed. We're gonna have to go through some dialogue again. That's fine. Wonder if we complete any missions throughout all that. Probably. Alright, 10... Okay, that was the final scene too. Oh wait, no... Would that be the scene? Would that be the scene? It's gotta be this one. Okay, skip through some of this. Alright, we're protecting Meliapool, which has this Guardian Seal. From the demon attack. But they don't know why? I wonder if it'll be interesting if the sword is also a demon seal. That seems like too many things going on with that. Protect the precious people from invaders. Marina! That probably fades out from here. Wah, he says. And yeah, that's it. It's a good image there. Oh, something happened. No, get out of the way, Ashley. I wonder what that was about. We'll never know what Hanpan had to say. Alright, we got a dog tag. I'm not sure what that is, though. Another dog tag. Alright, we got Cecilia. I guess we had to complete that chapter to get Cecilia's badge. Alright. It's all good now. We can set our badge to Cecilia. For reals. Do we get any new titles? Oh, maybe the dog tag is just a title. Yeah, okay, the dog tags are just titles. I'm not sure what any of these say. I'm just gonna stick with Trick or Treat. Yeah, that's it for me for today. I'm gonna practice some and then get back on the Boomerang ranked business. Ooh, coming soon. We're rank 9. See if anything has changed. No, this guy's gonna be my biggest competition. He knows the 9-minute strats. I don't think anyone else has caught on though. Let's see what everyone else's time was. 152, 303, 133, 1. Yeah, everyone's going for the speed strats. You foolish fools. 39 seconds, that's pretty impressive actually. Just full board, all the way. Yeah, okay, so only me and Top Dude are doing the long strats. 8:39. I could have went for a bit longer though. But yeah, that's it for me for today. And probably be back later this week, if not this weekend.